Hello, traders, and welcome to the market opening preview, December 4th, 2014. It is on a Thursday. Beautiful, bright blue, sunny skies coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. White, sandy beaches. The water is looking fantastic today. I think it might be lunch at the gazebo today. I might not be able to resist this one. Traders, don't forget this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, let me introduce myself. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the market opening preview series every single trading day, Monday through Friday. And then, of course, after Friday, we have the Friday wrap-up where we look for daily charts. And we look about 10 to 12 daily charts every single week. And we look what happened in the past week, and we look for what might be happening in the week to come. All right. I started trading in 2006. In 2008, I retired. Well, I didn't intend on it, but I intended on retiring, so I retired. And then I came to Thailand on a 3-month vacation to celebrate my 27-year career as a public safety officer. And traders, I'm still in Thailand, and I'm having a great day. I trade the Forex market every single trading day. And I'm in the markets, I'm listening, I'm always paying attention on what's going on, and not necessarily in a trade, but I am definitely paying attention on what's going on and what is happening. All right, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Traders, most of all, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, moving along with news and commentary. Let's take a look at the calendar for today. We did have some early news. We had some Aussie news come out earlier today. We had retail sales, which was 0.4, which was positive. They were expecting 0.1, and they had trade balance, which was positive also. In the London session, we have the Great British Pound high impact official bank rate. Then we got sometime during the London session is MPC rate statement. And as we get towards the London lunch, we're going to end up with some minimum bid rates, high impact. Then we get into then we have the ECB press conference. Ooh, that is not fun, having an ECB press conference. That basically stops us from trading. Then in New York, we have unemployment claims and PMI. So, yeah, not something you really want to have. Oh, I didn't know there was an ECB press conference today. That really is a bummer. All right, let's get moving. Enough of that. I spent way too much time on that, but it is what it is. But it's important, and it's good that we know that we have an ECB press conference, which means Draghi's going to speak and the markets are going to move. Who knows? He might even say they're going to start quantitative easing. We'll see what happens. Okay, so here we go, and we are ready to look at some 60-minute Forex charts. So let's do that, and we're going to start with, of course, our euro dollar. We are bearish in this. We're looking for a pullback to the 61.8 Fibonacci level and take this to the downside. I don't know if we're going to get that pullback. If you take a look, these candles, now it's Asia session, I understand that, but we're in the active part of Asia. We have another, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then we'll go into the inactive phase of Asia. But we're in Asia, and those candles look horrible. So I don't know if we're going to get the pullback, but I'm only looking at selling the euro dollar. I have no plans on buying this. I don't care what happens. I'm not buying the euro dollar. So we need some sort of a pullback, and then we're going to take down the 161.8 at 1.2255. And that looks like a good deal for us. All right, let's get on to the next one. This is the pound dollar. And, the pound is bearish. There's no doubt about it. But yesterday, it really took a move to the upside. And where is it hugging? It's hugging that 200 exponential moving average. So what we want to see is we have a good trend line here. It's a 3-point trend line. We want this to break below it, give us a nice bearish candlestick formation. And we'll just take our 20 pips and get down to 56.35. And take our 20 pips, and that's it. And it's a very easy trade plan. If it goes above the 200, just reassess and make a new trade plan. I mean, that's really all you can do. There's not a lot you can be able to do here at the moment. So that is basically what is going to happen here. But we are bearish, definitely bearish. I don't want to buy the pound dollar. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie. The Aussie's been all over the place, my friends. This was a very hard trade plan to put together today. We're in a 51 pip range here. Look at that chart. It is ugly as you can possibly get. This needs to come back up to resistance, and we'll sell it. I'm not going to play this thing unless it really breaks through support with a bullish candlestick formation, and I'd be more than happy to sell it. But it is bearish, and you want to sell it, but look at where the price is now. It's like right in the middle of the range, so we don't want to sell into support. If it breaks support, that's a whole nother story. So if it breaks it, gives us a bearish candlestick formation, we will wrap it up from there, and that will be it, my friends. But we want to sell the Aussie dollar. Here's a Euro Aussie. This thing, I don't know what to say about about the Euro Aussie. When it's in its trend and it's doing its movements, it does great. But when the size wants to get sloppy, it gets very sloppy. All I want to do is buy this. This is bullish. Take a look at the daily chart. It is very, very bullish. So I want this to break this trend line in the next 4 or 5 hours. And at the London Open, we want to buy this. We're going to take this back up to resistance at 47.50. And, that's where we want to go. So we're looking like an 80 pip trade here. Total, of course, we're not going to get in exactly at that point. So, we're looking at a good 30 pips that I feel that we can obtain here. But it's got to break this trend line. It's got to come up. It might fall all the way back down in the 200 EMA. I don't know how London Open is going to happen, so we'll have to wait. But I'm not going to do anything until we get to the London Open. All right, the good old, I would have to say, the Euro Yen. The Euro Yen is very, very bullish. There's no question about it. It is bullish, and it's going to, and I'm just looking to buy this. It's in a great spot to buy. However, we're in Asia, and we're, basically just ending Asia. And I really don't, now we're going to go into the inactive zone. So I'm going to wait for the London Open before I do anything. But the only thing I want to do is I want to buy this. And that's what we want to do. We'd love to see the pullback to the 23.6 Fibonacci level. I don't think we're going to get it. If we do, that's great. But I don't see that happening. Alrighty. Okay, let's take a look at our last pair of the day, which is New Zealand dollar, which is bearish. So we just need to pull back. This is a very simple trade plan. We need to pull back and let it drop. The ugly part of this is the daily chart. The daily chart is bouncing off support. It's been very nasty, and it's not been very nice to us. So one day it moves up 75 pips, and then the next day, we're coming down for the whole day. So we definitely want to take this to the downside. So at the moment, I'm bearish, but I'm cautious of the daily chart because I think that the daily chart rules, and it's in a nasty congestion, and we're just going to have to wait that one out. But for today, the trade plan is we want to sell the New Zealand dollar. Love to see this pullback by Asia, I'm sorry, before London Open, back to that 38.2 or the 23.6 even. Either one of those fib levels, I'd love to see this come back up and we can take it back down. That would be wonderful. So we'll see how it works. All right, let's move over. All right, traders, that ends our 6 currency pair analysis. Traders, I'd like to thank you for joining me today, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, remember we bring you the market opening preview every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, don't forget on Friday we have the Friday wrap-up, which is about 4 or 5 hours after the New York close, where we go over daily charts, between 12 and 6 daily charts, and we see what happened last week, and we look at the week ahead and what we can expect. Traders, I hope you have a great trading day, and remember to trade smart and not hard. Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. This is William Gilday, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care, and bye-bye.